Alright, this is Calabos, and we are playing Minecraft, and this is Skybees. So I sorted out the problem. You'll notice that our aquamarine bees have bred. Mostly because this was super clogged, because I hadn't actually set this to pull. So it's set to pull now, so things will work better, hopefully. You'll notice that we are also in possession of nickel honeycombs, which are kind of important to us. What we're going to do is we're going to assume that nickel honeycomb does not have a home. Let's get a compacting drawer here. Pop that down. So, nickel honeycomb. Grab one of these and eat it. Lock this. Look at us go. We're amazing. That was amazing. Aren't you jealous of my elite Minecraft skills here? Now we need to pop up here, grab some nickel. Yeah, it's going a lot faster now that we have, you know, got it actually pulling into the system. So nickel. Okay, so it is definitely making this type of nickel. That's cool. Don't specifically remember why we wanted to check the type of nickel. Cool. It was something in immersive engineering, wasn't it? Nickel plates. Right. Nickel plate. Yeah. That would be, these. Nickel plate. Get rid of that. That is the correct nickel. Okay. So we wanted a cloche. Bucket of creosote oil. So let's see if there's another way to make the treated wood planks. There is not. That is kind of annoying. So we've got a dimensional tank here that's full. This is going. So what we're probably going to need to do is, I have a fancy idea. Let's slap this to 9 really quick and see if there's actually anything going on with 9. I think that there is. So we'll say it's 9. And then we're going to stick a pipe. We'll export to 9. Then we're going to run up to the Britannia area. And this is frequency 6. So we'll... Oh, this is not fast enough. Honestly, I don't care how fast the Britannia one goes. So let's change this frequency to 9. Eventually that will do things. And then we'll cruise back over here. Science. let's get another dimensional chest. We'll frequency this one at 6. And eventually, this will do fancy things with that and pump it there. And like I said, I don't care about the Britannia thing particularly. What we care about is this will now make us more creosote oil. Because the orchid is doing what it's doing, but at this point it is extraneous. I know in the beginning I said, I'm like, hey, I don't want to use wheat, but now that we're using them to a higher standard, I guess they are quite effective. So the other thing that we could do is we could check and see if there's any other storage. See what happens. Oh, do we not have wood? Not have wood. Oh, because I keep upgrading the apiaries. Fine, whatever. I mean, honestly, I could just put up a 1 here and move on with my life. Watch this magic trick. Boom. All of the wood magically goes in the system now. Who knew? Who knew? What were we trying to build again? Upgrades. Storage upgrades 5. I just want to see what they do, honestly. Okay, let's check to see if there's a quest. It's not. Fancy. That is quite a lot of stuff, actually. Space. With a properly functioning system, I'm not sure why you would need that much space, but I guess it's good to have. Let's see what's in here, I guess. Those, get rid of that, get rid of that. So, fancy things. In order to make the... Go look at this dimensional tank interface. Luminosities doesn't... Oh, wait, what about a... dropper? No, we want the one with the bow. Um, so, fancy things. I'm just going to put all of this nonsense in the system, and I really should not have just dropped that. I mean, I guess I could just... There were probably smarter ways to do this. That's not what we do here. I think by default, like whenever you do recording or something like that, because your attention is split so many different ways that it just makes everything harder. Let's get rid of that, that. Don't need the monitor right now. Don't need that. I don't need that. Unless something goes really wrong, most, like the blood magic should never just kind of like do its thing without it. So, let's look at... so do we have a recipe for droppers? We do not. Go ahead and make a recipe for droppers. And then uses for droppers. If we combine a dropper like that, that gives us a dispenser. And dispenser is the one that I think that we want. More hemp. Of course we need hemp. Why wouldn't we need hemp? Go ahead and grab our shears really quick, and we'll lot of random animals. It's time to butcher our way through some of them. Oh, it's a frog. I'm like, what is that nonsense? Oh, wait, sure you first. I don't want to kill anything that we only have one of, but I'm pretty solid that chickens and pigs and stuff are not a problem. The reason I'm using the axe is the axe doesn't have like a wide swing attack like the rest of them do. Okay, so I've got chickens over there. And no, I'm absolutely not doing this because the animals annoy me. I'm totally just doing it for spam reasons. That's what it is. Spam reasons. Brilliant. Look at me. So I need to figure out how to get the rabbit out so I can breed it with the other rabbits. That will make life here. This will give us string. Have I eaten all of these? No, I haven't eaten. Oh, I'm not even hungry. Dispenser. Go. So the cool thing about the dispenser is if we provide the dispenser with a bucket, yeah, that may have been a mistake actually. So the solution is I took out the crafting card here, and then it doesn't like infinitely spam buckets into itself. And I could kind of use that setup for the same one, but it doesn't, not sure how to get it to divide the buckets evenly, so I'm trying this out for another solution. So if I go ahead and say I want an what are they called? Importer. We say exporter. Want a clock. Want a dimensional tank. So the dimensional tank, we're going to have a couple of them that we can pick from. What are you? You're lava. You're creosote oil. So if we have the dispenser pointed at this thing, and we put one of these in here, and then we go clock. Maybe it is the dropper, actually. You know the other thing that we could try? So what if we made one of these? So we'll need another dissolution chamber. Which means we're going to need another tank. Because isn't there like a thing where you can have refined storage just make a bucket with anything that you have stored in it? We want a drawer. Don't want to put anything in it yet. So the drawer will be there. Pipe. Need dimensional tank frequency 3. We'll just use this one and change the frequency really quick. Guess I could have changed the frequency first. Okay, we want a mechanical pipe. Tank 3. Want a configurator. I couldn't remember what it was called. Was that what that nonsense was about? We want to get a flux thing on that. Flux. Now it's got power. We want to set the recipe. 64, 4K. So quartz, enriched iron, processor. We want one of those. Green dye and buckets. Dye. So we're going to teach it how to make green dye. I think we've got enough cactus for it. You cook things. Oh, we can just enrichment chamber that bad boy. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Like that. Doubles it too. Green dye. Saves us a step as well. And you are the enrichment chamber. Make that rain go away. So now we have green dye. It knows how to make buckets. That's fine. A lot of weird stuff in there. Say dye green. Pretty fast. Okay, let's go pop this recipe in here. Wood. 4K? Yeah. Yeah. Lock that recipe. We're just gonna see you. I got this set up. Those are on demand. I don't need to fill up that spot. Got one. Let's go ahead and set it. Fluid storage. We'll lock that. We'll need a logistical transporter. Here, we'll need the configurator to pull. And I think at this point, just go export bus. We want buckets, quartz, bucket, quartz, green dye. Tell it. Craft as necessary, or whatever else you want to do. Table. So I don't even know if this is going to work, but I guess it might work. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think that's fine, though, because either way, make a stack upgrade. Why not, right? Oh my gosh. That's kind of annoying. I guess I don't care because I wonder if there's speed upgrades for industrial foregoing. There are. Let's learn those. Okay, so we have to make these the fun way, I'm guessing. Yep. Requires latex. I am not sure that I care enough to do this. I hate dissolution chambers. Clearly I can automate them. But since I'm now going for a we're just gonna have like a ridiculous amount of them on hand. Don't honestly think that it matters to me. We have a few buckets, oh honey, there. So we didn't actually get all the way through the thing that I wanted, but we got somewhere, and I guess somewhere is important. So fluid storage. We go refined, fluid. We've got the 64K. We've got the 256. Look at that. Find wood 256. The thing. I do not anticipate ever needing. Oh my god. Ah. So, I mean, that's a thing. Um, I think this is a good spot to call the episode. I have made some progress, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. I guess we'll try to pick up automating our crafting for creosote and wood in a later thing. So yeah, you folks have a great night.